Cheers.
Cheers.
We're in Europe.
All over Europe.
Mm-hmm. That's delicious. Oh, look at your plane trip.
Okay. So there's the alpaca that Oliver gave me to insert into my videos, which I failed at.
Mm-hmm.
I started out strong on the airplane, but
This was your first day, and there were people making bows and arrows at this castle where we went to sketch in the top of the castle.
Lichtenberg? Did I say Lichtenberg?
Lichtenberg. Mm-hmm.
I always feel like I'm saying it right, and then it's not right.
Most of the time.
There you are with your easel.
I'm an alpaca.
My little door.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like a big person there. A dome. It just looked so castle-y to me.
It was a beautiful day.
It was. I couldn't believe that I had just landed here in Germany, and off to the castle we go.
Yeah,
It really
castles.
was an amazing castle.
It was really cool. If you're ever in Germany, you should go to this one. Oh, there's me sketching. It was really hot that day, actually.
Yeah, one of the hottest days.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that view.
So pretty. The view. And there were people in the castle selling different things that they'd created. Oh, and then we walked through the woods, which I don't think we got a lot of video about, but we will. And
There's a beetle.
There's a beetle. You took this picture.
I don't remember. Oh,
So
because
it was about the columns.
yeah.
And your shoes.
Well, I thought like the sidewalks are really narrow. That's why I took a picture of that to kind of show like how much space there was when cars are just whizzing by you and you have to be in this little tiny space.
Yeah, they are really narrow.
I was really excited about that church because it's a German
Jesus.
church. Jesus, it's her. It was the
So-
Wi-Fi password.
This is the cafe that we went to, and we had our caramel
Macchiatos.
macchiatos
And there's a face in
on
the
the way
tree.
back
It's
in the
very
woods.
Game of Thrones-esque. The chocolates. I was excited about everything.
And
I
then we
still
had,
am.
paint night, which was my favorite. It was such a fun night.
Got the alpaca. This is where I ended up leaving it, though. Like, I got a little inspired, did some art.
So cool.
I feel like I haven't done art for myself in a long time, so it was really nice to...
We were up really late too.
I know. I was up till like 5:30 in the morning, 6 maybe?
Holy moly.
I know. Like, I was really excited to be
Then
here.
we went to Treyarch.
That was on top of my list of like the places that I wanted to come to, because that is the oldest thing I've ever seen, like man-made.
What year was it? Do you remember? I don't remember.
It was like, oh, I'm probably off base. I think it was like 110 AD. Like, so
So downstairs they have this speaker going as if people are fighting above you.
you can pretend like you're a real gladiator in this space. Or, you know, somebody forcing the people who are gladiators to go through.
Go murder
Get up to your
somebody.
spot. Well, it's kind of cool to learn here, too, that some gladiators were people who did it for profession. So they were, you know, they did it for the money. And some people did it for punishment, which I didn't know. I thought they were all kind of people who were being punished.
The animals definitely did it for the money.
They did it for the entertainment. They liked the attention.
It was a really cool place, though.
There's a lot of water down there.
Stagnant.
Yeah. But kind of pretty, because it's like that. It's still really
So
clear.
pause this if you want to read it.
More lawn stool, just kind of like the streets and the buildings that stood out to me.
I love Landstuhl.
Me too. A lot.
So cute.
And
everybody's so nice.
This is back in Treyarch, the little tiny BMW.
Mm-hmm. And it opens from this
Yeah.
back to get into the seat. It's the front, actually.
Yeah. I love that picture.
It was raining. That's a good picture that you took.
I don't remember what this one was for. Oh, this was in front of that Porta de Negro, the Black Gate.
Mm-hmm.
Which I learned that a hermit king from Greece kind of like moved up and just lived in there for a while to just be away from everybody. And that one, some of these are just so pretty. That garden.
Was so cool.
I really wanted to get up on there and take a picture sitting on there, but it was really high up.
I'm riding a woman.
It's like raining though. I didn't want to slip and fall off my ass. It's our second day.
Here's the Black Gate.
Yeah.
In its full form.
It's got a lot of history. My beers of choice.
Cheers.
My first beer purchase were these 4 beers.
Mm.
This feels like so long ago now. Our first train to Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Before we realized, look how like happy we are. We're like, oh, we're going to Paris. We have no idea that our tickets are for the wrong day. And they didn't care because we're on the train.
They were probably just so distracted because we were all excited. Like, this is our first train trip to Paris.
I just spit out some beer.
Don't waste it.
We got really good seats. So this was on the fast train. This was on the ice train. Mm-hmm. And somebody was sitting in our seat, so we found better seats. And then that was the little cafe area. I took a picture of it for you. Oh, that was when I was going to take my mistake drawing and turn it into a shell.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I got a picture of the finished result.
It was really comfortable, though.
Mm-hmm.
I love taking the train.
We had really good seats. We're still completely unaware that we're on the wrong day. We found different seats and nobody questioned it. We got this whole little section for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
What is
this?
I don't remember.
I thought you took this one.
It was a map in Paris, but I don't remember exactly before. Oh, it was when we got off the train, so we could figure out what direction to go in. And then this is a gate, but I don't remember exactly which one it is. It's not the Arc de Triomphe, but it is another gate that has historic significance of some sort that I don't remember. There's so much to try to absorb.
We'll have to look that up.
Yeah. Oh, it could be on here. Nope. More buildings. I got really excited about just how everything looks, which all through Paris it kind of all looks similar, but
our first cafe was really awesome.
Yeah. I have a receipt to remind myself where it was from.
I don't remember, but this was our appetizer.
Eggs on tuna. Cod on vegetables.
It was all
very
delicious.
Good. It was. Actually, those eggs on tuna was like one of my favorite things I've eaten this whole trip. That was the type of beer that I really liked.
You ate a lot of tuna.
I did. I'm really into it. Whoa!
That happened.
We're on a bridge. Still on the bridge. Okay, that was that first bridge we crossed over the Seine. And so now we're in Old Paris, this little like island.
Oh, it's the island.
Yeah.
It's all pretty.
It is. And that is that Museum d'Orsay. So that was that first day. It stood out to me. And they had, you can't see it in the picture, but there's like a rhino in the middle.
There
and
will
an
be
elephant.
later.
Yeah.
And I thought this was super cool. Like they had
got to insert the alpaca in there.
Oh, yeah. Another cafe we didn't go to.
We didn't go to, but the teddy bear cracked me up.
Yeah.
Our first time at the Eiffel Tower together.
Our first time.
Yeah. We sat in the lawn.
That's a little blurry.
Just kind of
Is it?
rested. Yeah. Who took that picture?
I think I did.
That was our hotel we were supposed to go to.
Look at all the mail just sitting there.
It's not open.
They haven't been there for a while.
Those are all the people who are mad about their reservations not coming through. And then our hotel that we got and stayed in, and we weren't supposed to smoke in, but we didn't know until after this moment, right? Right. We didn't smoke in it. We didn't. That was a totally different building.
Right. I was just very relieved to get into a place because
Yeah.
it was like after 8 p.m. and I was a little frantic. So she was taking a picture of me up top and I was taking pictures of her.
Trying to get back
from
into the
the top.
building. Trying to make
Yeah.
sure that the key codes worked.
That was really smart. This is our bathroom.
Oh, that's a good
Look at
picture.
me looking all good in the bathroom.
Oh, that's a great picture too. It's hot. Oh, I love this picture because of all the naked ladies on this building.
Oh, I love this picture.
I do too.
Oh.
What was I? I mean, I was.
You look like you were singing hymns, and then you were on a break, and then you're like, oh,
I don't remember what I was reading at that moment.
break.
But that was fun. That was a really fun night.
It was a really fun night.
We made friends.
We did.
We
They
had a
were so
charcuterie
fun.
board. All the flowers in that person's balcony.
yeah.
It's like there was no room for any more. I don't know. Oh, the carousel. Yeah. I was planning on inserting the alpaca later. Oh, that was the crepe place that they said we can't eat at, and then we left, and then we were a block away, and he came running after us. I'm like, "You'll be fine. Come on."
It was so nice.
And then
I
they
love
gave us
these pictures
complimentary.
of you. You look so good.
I liked them too. I was so happy that it worked out. It was a really nice environment, and the crepes were so good.
They were so good.
And then
they
they
were
gave
the
us-
best crepes. Well, I think we had crepes 2 times.
Yeah, these were the best. Also, one of my favorite meals. Also, so my favorite picture. Look at all that expression.
You take pictures really well.
The eggs on the shelf
Oh, yeah.
just kind of surprised me. They're next to all the Twinkies.
Were there Twinkies?
Like Twinkie type products, yeah.
So we did
All
so
the-
much walking, we decided to do the hop off and on bus because it saved our feet. And so we saw the Eiffel Tower again.
I think that would be, if anybody were to go to Paris, that would be the first thing I'd recommend to get tickets for that.
Yeah, for 3 days. So you can just go everywhere you want and decide what you want to get off the bus for, and you can just hop off and on.
And they give you these
Oh yeah, we're using them right now.
and then you plug them in and you listen to the narrator talk about
Which can be pretty humorous.
these things. Yeah, and he's got a lot of backstory on them, and then even the neighborhoods you're driving through on the way to these big sites, you hear some pretty cool stuff
It
about.
got really cold.
It got really cold. I'm shivering just remembering how cold we were here, but we laughed it off, and
We felt like we were in Absolutely Fabulous and
Yeah.
just being ridiculous.
and we were stopped next to the opera, the big opera house
Seems
where
appropriate.
Phantom being all theatrical. Oh, there's a video playing. This was where the
You
Phantom
got
of the
this.
Opera was based from. And there's that 7-ton chandelier inside, which I wanted to see, but I didn't want to walk
And
to
then
it.
she wanted to get the inside of McDonald's.
Oh yeah, it was
that
really,
what this is?
really fancy. Yeah, this was McDonald's. They had two stories. That's the Arc de Triomphe. That's pretty cool. The remarks on this place were really great to listen to because it was like these 5 villages in the area where all the hunters would come and meet in the same spot. And that's where they decided to put this. And then all of the roads leading out to the villages were in a star shape, and then Paris was kind of built around that star shape. So it's
Look at
It
you.
did-
You're like a unicorn crane. think I did that on purpose. I
didn't notice that at all.
Beautiful accident. It looks so good. You're like, hey. I should have got like a helmet. Everything is just so pretty. It's really almost overwhelming. It is overwhelming. There's so much to see. That's what the ambulance sounds like.
I mean, it's still a little too loud, but it sounds a lot nicer than our high-pitched, squealing ambulances at home.
Oh, I didn't do that. Couldn't get it on time.
I don't know what's going on. I didn't know you were videoing this.
I don't remember doing this, but I like it. This is entertainment.
What am I doing? Am I like...
Look, we're going over the scene.
Okay.
It's
That
really
bridge.
pretty.
Okay, yeah, that's a really scenic bridge. He's talking about how this bridge has been like a backdrop to a lot of movies and things based in Paris because it's really ornate.
It is very pretty.
Oh, and this is the statue that has that tiny little person in the lap, and you're like, everybody needs their own fairy.
It's so cute. I love it. Like, everything looks super serious, and there's just, like, this statue holding a golden fairy.
So this is like their town
a
square
panda
where
bear.
protests happen.
You see the panda?
And there's a panda. This person dressed up like a panda.
yeah.
I don't see anybody protesting anything.
I like to, in this area, he was talking about how the people of Paris just really appreciate their right to protest, and that the government will actually listen if enough people are doing things because they have a lot of respect for people who are. I love that's like one of my favorite pictures.
That's a really fun one.
But basically, like really
Look how,
taking
look
people
how
seriously.
small it looks.
Yeah.
In this.
It does.
What were you saying?
Oh, just basically like that people will protest like every day here. I like the. It looked like somebody painted a bikini on her. Like, I can't believe she's so naked. Even though there's lots of nudity everywhere in Paris, which I love. In the statues, I didn't see any nude people.
Oh, you didn't?
We were almost the nude people.
Yeah.
You saw nude people? What was I missing? Oh, that one just came back out of nowhere. Oh. Charcuterie board number 2. That was at Plan B.
Oh, yeah.
The bar called Plan B,
bar called
which was our
Plan
Plan A the first night, but then it didn't look that great. So we went to the Rhinoceros bar.
So funny. I didn't think about that. And you saw this toilet just hanging out. It wasn't there the day before. It just appeared.
But there's not enough places to go in Paris, so it was kind of smart that they just put a toilet out there.
Yeah.
Better than on the street.
We were racing to restrooms.
I know. It's making me really appreciate how I can just go to the bathroom when I want to. Anytime I want to when I'm here. Like, because all around Paris we're like, where's the bathroom gonna be?
But this is a beautiful building. That was the tunnel that we went through. That was like super thin. That we didn't think the bus was gonna fit.
Those flying buttresses.
What did you say?
The flying buttresses. It's one of my favorite features on a Gothic building because...
Oh, the Musée d'Orsay. This was in lieu of going to the Louvre.
In lieu of going to the Louvre,
Yeah, I like saying
there's
that.
the Rhino.
It was a really great museum and suggested by a couple of new friends that we had met at the Rhinoceros.
At the Rhinoceros, yeah.
That's so funny.
There's a theme in there.
Charles and Manu. They're like, go, don't go to the Louvre. It's too much.
This is when
Ooh la la.
we were going to replicate that one, weren't we?
We were thinking about it.
You're like, I don't care if I get kicked out of this museum today. What will it say in the papers?
Who will I see
Americans.
tomorrow? Right.
Just thinking they can do whatever they want.
You dreamers. There were so many.
Yeah.
It was such a great museum. Like I've been to the Louvre, and this was so cool because I think we got through it in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe a little.
And we saw almost everything. We skipped one exhibition that just was like the theater. Oh, Manet. I like that one. Like the theater one that they had. They had a whole
I was like, I don't
section
remember that one.
of the cinematic theater one.
But it was really great. So if you like art, but you don't need to see 8 hours of art, this is a great place to go.
Yeah. And then they had like the Art Nouveau, Art Deco section. Which was kind of cool because they had it set up like how people's homes were really laid out.
Which I love.
That style.
I love like imagining like, oh, people were sitting here and they were having tea or reading a book or writing or what?
Oh, that case that I was trying so
yeah.
hard to get a picture of.
This sculpture was very intense. This one
Yeah.
too. You got good video of this one.
I was really excited to see this one. So this museum has the largest collection of French artists, which a lot of the most impressive artists are French.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's creepy. I liked this one. I had never seen it before, but I was just like, I really like that. And this was our the brutal room that you labeled it. Like every moment captured in this room was grotesque. This one just really
Isn't it
struck me
different?
because it looked like so real, like a
Oh, yeah.
photograph. This was me trying to replicate it, but you took, yeah, there it is. Trying to, looks like the statue's taking a selfie. I don't know what's going on here.
You were getting a picture of the
Oh,
other
I like this one. We're replicating that statue. Replicating? I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Reenacting the statue's pose. So this is like all the way down. So this is right in the entry, looking all the way through it. So cool. So this is in the Impressionist side of the museum, which had a lot of work by Monet and Manet
And we saw all these people taking pictures of just, oh, I loved this one. I was like, it's me and you on a hill.
Van Gogh. Oh my gosh. Van Gogh was my first favorite artist, still one of my favorites. Just because he's so different in his style. I like this one.
That's good. I thought it was weird that people are taking pictures of just the paintings, and it's like people are walking by and it just wasn't really the best lighting, and then they were taking pictures, and I'm like, you should just take a picture with yourself in the picture because you can get a better one online. That's a good picture of you.
Thank you. We took the pedicab
Here's the pedicab.
away from the museum. We were so tired. And we had to convince him to get us as far as we could that still made sense for him, because he only goes to tourist destinations and we wanted to get back to the train. So we got
Look at you. Fashion model.
fabulous.
Oh,
Fabulous.
fashion model.
Ankles.
It was so nice though.
It
If I
was.
had my choice, I would take pedicab all the time.
Yeah, it was a cool experience to just kind of get carted around and be able to see but be right there on the street level with the wind whipping around in your hair. Those were those dang bicycles that I really wanted to try.
Next time, maybe.
Maybe. They make it really hard for tourists. Is this more for, like, the locals?
Or maybe people just who are from Europe in general, not maybe just in France. Oh, and then she wanted to get a picture of the guy's butt.
Those are all the stops that he made. So I
Uh-huh.
thought I'd check that out recently. And also I liked our legs together. Like
Oh,
just
yeah.
cute little, I wasn't really trying, I was not trying to get his butt. What's this? Oh.
Still on the pedal. He took us far.
He did.
No taxi car that we're crashing into.
Oh, it didn't look as close in the video, but I remember that. It felt like we were really close to that car.
Oh, there's
Some of the
that's
neighborhoods.
cool.
It's like every neighborhood you look down is so pretty. This cracked me up because this kid is playing a card game. He's
Oh,
just
yeah,
sitting there.
that's right.
Cards. He's sitting there while his dad's navigating and he's playing cards.
So cute.
I like all these diagonal little streets and then like a strip of buildings just in the middle, like an island of apartment buildings, and then the streets connect back again.
And so our Nova
I don't know.
Alligator.
Alligator.
we're like in between cars.
Yeah, so that part was a little scary
Oh, here's the
when we got
mosaic right
into
in.
heavier traffic. And then that's where he dropped us off at.
And then the sun came out, which apparently never happens in Paris, and it did. So that was really exciting because we were really cold the day before. So we were basking in it.
Hello, bonjour.
And the doors are huge in Paris. They're so high
American
up.
Beauty.
And I could seriously take a picture of all. What?
I took a picture of the American Beauty store.
Oh my god.
I don't know. But yeah, you could do like just a photo montage of all the doors.
Yeah,
that
the
would be really
doors
cool.
are so pretty there.
On
So
the train.
we're heading back to Germany,
Oh.
and Anna's like, well, I gotta get some beers for the train. So
But this was the train ride back where we realized that the train tickets were actually
yeah.
for the next week, and we got all the way to Paris just fine. But on the way back,
they're like, you can't get on the train. These are for next week. And we're like, well, how did we get to Paris with tickets for next week? And the guy says, you're lucky. And Anna was so upset when we got on the train, and I was like, why are you upset? Like, we got tickets, like, we bought tickets back. I was like, why are you upset? Like, we're going back. It's fine. Like, everything's settled. She's like, because we wasted a lot of money. And I was like, no, we can just get return tickets. And she goes, they're non-refundable. These are the chocolates that you got.
uh-huh.
And I said, or you can have them, see if they can transfer them to another place. You're going to be here next week. We can go somewhere else on them. And I was like, or we can just come back to Paris. And she goes, okay. And so that's what we did. But first, we went to the Tree Bar and met our friend Nadine. And we hung out in the VIP section because we're VIP. And
We were getting really mad when people intruded on our VIP space.
you were?
No, remember when people were like congregating in our doorway and then they kept like setting things down and we're like, this is our space. But then we made friends with them, so it was okay.
We're gonna be in Paris.
It's really loud in there.
You were trying to record her singing.
No, I don't think I
Yeah,
was.
that was the time where she was singing
Oh.
that sounds like an angel calling.
Oh, yeah. And then Tyson and I went and got Anna pastries to wake up to. And then we went to Heidelberg.
Whatever you call it.
Well,
a palace or a castle.
Like, apparently you can call it either.
I guess it's both.
Yeah, so that's confusing.
A palace is a place that they like to live in, and a castle is a fortified place that they go in when they need protection. But sometimes a place is both. This was walking up to it. That's not the castle, but it looks like a castle. It's just it's a church that looks like a castle to me.
Are you sure it's not another palace? Like
It could-
a mini palace?
It could be a mini palace for the kids to go play in.
So it was raining a lot, and we were walking, which is fine. I mean, we're from Oregon mostly, so it's fine. But we had just gotten back from Paris
The day before.
and then went out all night.
Oh wait, I guess it wasn't the day before, huh? Because we had a lazy day in between.
Yeah, but it was Sunday. And then we went out all night, and then we came here. And it was really pretty, but there weren't very many things to... I mean, there weren't very many rooms open to see. So I thought that was kind of strange. Like,
I
here's
took a picture
map.
of the escape plan because I couldn't find, like, it was like the closest thing I could find to
Here's
direction to go to.
Here's where they keep their beer.
It's
And
huge.
Anna's taking care of it
This can be my job.
in a model-like fashion.
I've never seen such a big keg before.
It was huge.
There you are up on top of it.
Oh, was that me?
Yeah.
And there you are on the stairs.
Is that me? Oh, yeah. I was looking at the other prison. Yeah. The spiral staircases around here are really cool.
And guess what? How many stairs do you think we've gone on since you've been here? They really like stairs. here.
Thousands.
There's a lot of stairs here.
This whole room is dedicated to this keg. Everything around, like, this whole room is just so you can explore the keg. There's a stairway up, there's a platform on top of it, there's platforms on either side, and then there's a spiral staircase on your way down. Come explore our keg at Heidelberg. There's nothing else to do, but we have a big keg.
For a long time. Hang out here. Well,
I
and
like
we
that
got there
picture.
right before their cafe closed because we could have gotten a beer, but
And the drug museum.
that was my favorite.
Yeah.
Just because it's very
Heidelberg
organized.
Palace Pharmacy. And so they have, I don't know how many, lots and lots of jars of things and lots of drawers of things. It's just really cool. Oh, and these guys work here.
I thought it was funny
Echo.
both times.
So what I love about it is everything has its own place. Like, it's so organized.
I think it's cool to think about.
It makes me excited when everything has its place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very organized. I think it's really cool to think about all the exploration during this time,
Yeah.
Just possibly coming up with, things to cure or fix certain ails. And just,
Right.
they're looking into rocks. They're looking into bugs. These are suppositories. So this is like when they're starting
We're
to
guessing.
these are roly-polies. And
Well, I feel like I have bowls of dead roly-polies around my house already because the kids like to collect them and then they don't set them back free.
the sound is awful there.
Just find these cool things that
It's very echoey.
make medicine. So many.
Yeah,
But it was so cool to see all the different window displays of the sections of like mineral, animal.
fruits,
Yeah, it
Like-
was so cool.
different.
I could have
food-based
spent more
things.
time in there, honestly, but there were quite a few people and it was in a very large space.
Yeah. So it started talking about like ways that they were like crushing it and consuming
yeah,
it,
this
or
unicorn.
oh yeah, because they were taking tusks from narwhals because they thought that it had like unicorn properties or mythical creature properties, like, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. And I thought I could hang my coat on that.
And then this is the distillery.
Oh, this was really cool too.
So they were using it to change the quality of certain.
Light the fire underneath it. They're kind of creepy in a way.
Oh, well, that's rough to listen to.
It was so organized. Again, like it just makes me so happy.
This has like
You
a
can
list of
pause
every
it.
single one.
Pause it if you want to read that. It's really cool. Or you can just come here and see it for yourself.
And those were fans that people made out of book. Like they took the book covers and
That's cool. I didn't see that.
yeah, they were like cut. Like they cut the book, like the hardback.
Oh, nice.
And the view, which was really pretty.
It was really pretty.
I mean, the view everywhere you look here is really pretty. I liked this part of the castle. Well, oh wait, this is the part where we're going through and trying to find the garden. I thought it was the ruins.
It wasn't. It didn't seem like there were very many signs on where to go for what. So we were just kind of feeling our way through the dark in the rain. But that's
I like
really
that
cool.
part where you can see it, like it just felt.
Cool.
Yeah, and I kind of wonder, like, at what point they knew that was going to happen. They're like, we're just going to have some open air rooms. Like,
Or maybe it like got struck by lightning, because that's what it looks like. It's just like,
yeah. They're like,
Massive
somebody
chunk of it
was
just-
on a really long vacation, didn't really take care of this building area. There you are.
I feel like I'm conquering this castle.
Like, you will not crush me. Oh, and here we are walking somewhere.
This is in the town square below the castle. So there it is up on the
yeah.
hill. And we kind of came down around the other side, and now we're walking back toward the parking. So we kind of did a loop. We went up to the castle like from the right side of where we're looking and came down from the left side of where we're looking.
It was really gloomy that day.
It was.
Which,
But really pretty.
Which isn't awful, but it was just... I mean, I think you've had a fair balance between beautiful, sunny, fluffy cloud days. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I don't know. I didn't do that.
I didn't do that.
Oh. I didn't do this either. What is
What?
happening? I didn't
make a video.
Nope, I sure didn't. I did not do this.
I didn't do that.
Didn't
Are
do
you
this either. I didn't do those.
So weird.
There's your
That's
backyard.
my backyard.
It looks like how it
And-
looked tonight.
It's gone. And then
Back in Treyarch.
we went back to Treyarch because we couldn't go to the Dom. It was closed because they were having church.
We literally got there right when it was starting.
Oh, we literally got there and had to use the bathroom at Burger King.
Look how fancy that Burger King is. I swear there's
So
not
fancy,
a
there's
lot of fast food pictures.
Because there's not a lot of fast food here.
Yeah, I took that for later reference.
It sounds kind of like a toy dinging.
So the town square in Treyarch, there is the Dom.
No, that wasn't.
Yeah, that was the Dom. I was walking to it
Oh.
from the square.
I look too bright.
Here we are inside.
This is my favorite thing in Treyarch.
It's so pretty. This isn't even capturing like how detailed everything is. Mm-hmm. It's really overwhelming. Mm-hmm. All that Gothic architecture bringing your eye upward. Mm-hmm. Look at, we're praying. Kind of. Well, selfie first. This is us trying to go the wrong direction.
Oh yeah, and Tyson was like, I think you have to go this way.
I wanted to go down there. It's like a gate down into the underground of the dome. Somebody's buried there. Yeah, that was another thing that surprised me, was that there was a few people, like their plaque right there in the church had been buried. Not out in the courtyard, but like in the church.
Underneath, there's a whole bunch of people buried. But they didn't have that access.
So this is like the focal point of the church. And like where people are sitting, they look at this area, and then this is up, like you see Jesus in there in the middle on the tiny little golden cross. I was taking this video, and the sun just started coming in on me on the window, and I was like, oh, maybe somebody's trying to tell me something. I felt a little sentimental in there. Like,
Yeah.
it really does invoke an emotion.
Jesus.
Especially, I lit a candle, thinking about loved ones I've lost, and thinking about my mom especially. She would have loved this. She would have really loved that. Actually, when we passed the candles the first time, I was like, I should probably go back and light a candle for my mom.
Yeah, I was thinking.
She's going to be really mad at me.
She's going to remember this.
She's going to tell God. That's somebody's grave. Joe Homer. And then a stain on the ceiling. Yeah, I was.
Where is this? Oh, this is outside in the garden area. So pretty. The flowers are like practically glowing.
Yeah, I heard a baby crying. I was hearing baby
Oh
crying.
my goodness.
That guy was missing an arm. It looked really old though, so I took some pictures. Like, wow, these look really old. Oh, that's the relic that church possesses.
yeah.
Is the church or a shirt that belonged to Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus.
Amen.
Cheers.
My candle. Oh, this was kind of cool, but I don't really know what it was. I was going to look it up later.
All I can see is the stained glass.
It's kind of deep, and they have all these...
pyramid thing. I don't know what it was either, and I didn't read anything about it.
That's where I went to confess my sins. I didn't do
You don't
it.
have any sins?
No. Stained glass windows.
It was
It's
so
so pretty.
So pretty. It really was.
This was in the church next to the
Yeah.
dome.
It's connected. It's like another part of it. Like there are sections of it, so it like spans out. There are like, I want to say 3 different structures. Look at those flowers! Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Oh, and there's my sexy beast of a husband.
This is the baths of Treyarch. So ancient Roman remains from the baths, which are really cool.
Aw, you look so good. Look at you.
I need a bath. We didn't go in, but it was really cool. I mean, you could still see everything.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Ancient Roman baths. So,
Now you know.
yep, there's our title.
That's what you need to know. Look it up. That's a good picture.
It's funny that this is just right off of this highway where cars are just...
unassuming. They're like, on my way to work, where are you? I'm by the Roman baths. I'll be there in 5 minutes.
This is like down to the metro, and I really liked the art. You can't tell, but it's super shiny silver, like chrome.
Pick it up a little bit.
And you can pick it, yeah, where the sun's like glistening off of it. That was really well done. I think it would be really fun to do a photo shoot there
Yeah, it would be.
and dress in like super colorful outfits. Fist bump.
I don't know. Like,
It was the boring church.
I guess so.
TK Maxx.
The spinning rock.
The spinning rock, and we were on our way to
Cute tent.
Mark's house.
Yeah. You know, that guy Mark.
Mark's house.
Go to Mark's house.
There it is. Karl Mark's house. Hey. There he is.
And this was like in the visitor store. Just some different things. I almost bought that euro. I really wish I would have now. For €3.
That was pretty cool.
It was cool.
I mean, they really did a great job of artistically representing everything. It just felt kind of cold to me.
Yeah. This took us a while to figure out. But you got it. You were like, I think this is how long he spent in each place. All these little time.
It was a really cool
Capsule.
display.
I thought it was like, I was like, I think it's how long it took to build each of these structures.
I was like, why did they put that in
I
here?
don't know. Kind of a map to like distance all the places that he spent time.
But all the walls had this, like, everything was painted the same color, and this was the theme the whole way. Somebody hand painted a lot of the history, and then there were pictures and sculptures, and it was interesting. It just felt really cold. And I honestly was like, I want to see like what he lived like. This is the house he lived in. I want to see what a living room or even a chair that he sat in while he was writing or reading or contemplating
There's a
the
cross
world
stitch.
and life. Did he do that cross stitch?
I assumed his wife did.
Well, I want to see the chair she sat in to do that. But I was like, it was just so strange it didn't really seem very personable until we came to this room and there was a freaking chair. And I was like, there it is. That's what I've been looking for. And you could sit in the chair and it would play a little bit of his writings, which I thought was the most personable aspect of the whole time that I spent in there, because it was just super echoey and pretty cold. But here comes the video of the audio recording that they made. Oh no!
Oh no.
This is not it. Did I miss it? Dang.
This was cool though.
This was
like
cool.
a living book, and you had to put a glove on to flip the pages. Which makes me think of an art installation I did back in the day.
Are you just burping a bunch?
I guess.
What's going on over there?
Yes.
Do you need another beer?
No.
I need some more wine. Will you grab me some wine? You have
Oh my
Do you want to
goodness.
pause?
now. No, I don't want to at this point.
Okay.
We'll just bring that over here. And this is still going to pick you up. You just can't hear it. This is our first time doing a video together. I think we could do some podcast stuff together. Oh, this
Sounds like you're
lovely.
peeing.
This sounds lovely. Should have done this in the Paris video.
It smells like somebody's been peeing the whole time. when you're
Well,
in
I
Paris.
had to pee a lot while we were in Paris because I was drinking a lot.
You just spilled wine on your keyboard.
That's okay.
Do you want a
My
napkin?
keyboard is thirsty. Oh, it was so cool.
Oh, that's a really long video, huh?
It is, but it's cool. I think it's cool. And we'll want to see this, and some things when you're traveling, you think, oh, this isn't really significant. And there are things that you take video of that you're like, oh, I don't know why I did that. And then there's things that you're like, dang, I wish I would have taken video of that. So you have to balance it out and just, enjoy your trip without and take enough pictures and video to your satisfaction, but not so much that you're like consuming your whole trip with it. Oh my gosh, my butt. Jeez.
I was taking pictures of the stop signs and I was going to crop them later, actually.
My butt is not a
Waffle
stop
Brothers.
sign.
I mean, it is for some people.
My.
Cause a traffic accident. These are the vineyards where the hill is like
Oh yeah.
straight up and down.
In Treyarch, they have it's wine country.
But look how straight up and down those hills are.
Yeah.
And
It's so cool. This is at the local, it's called Teddy here, but it's kind of like Dollar General, and they have all these cool crafts and different things. And what is this? Oh,
this is your
this
getting
is-
your cart.
Yeah, it's the grocery store.
I thought it was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this was at the Dom in Treyarch. This is out of order, I think.
Yeah. Well, we're just gonna backtrack.
Yeah, this
That's
was actually
okay.
the first video I took of it.
We're
right when we
flexible.
came in.
We can do this. Oh, look at that! It's Treyarch for the first time.
Well, the second time.
But I'm saying this is like the first entry
Oh, yeah.
into the dome, because that dome section is the coolest thing. It's my favorite thing in the whole entire cathedral.
I liked the big bell-looking things that are right there.
The organ.
I'm actually not sure what they...
That's for the organ.
Oh,
There's us watching Mason on Twitch. It's one of my favorite things
he's petting
to do.
the cat, and he's like, oh, he's a fluffy kitty.
Wesley. Oh.
He's
And here's the bunnies in my backyard. They look like they're in jail. So,
It's a wascally wabbit.
my balcony. But the hairs here, not on the head, but the rabbits are huge.
like the hairs on your head.
No, we're going back to Paris because why not?
We had the dates, right?
Yes, these were our lucky tickets.
This guy behind us is, hey. And, oh, this was at the train station.
Oh, and this was right next to our hotel. It was really cool canvas, whole entire canvas wall. I don't know what happened there.
I don't know either. This
But-
was our neighborhood. There's the soccer.
Look how
In the
beautiful.
background there.
Oh my gosh.
So there we-
Look how beautiful it is. It's like a sunny day in Paris. That is nuts.
This was that little cafe we stopped at before the catacombs. So down on the other side of Paris. We walked We didn't walk very far, but we walked out of like the more touristy area, and
And I had some ice cream.
it wasn't very
and
good.
Wine.
The wine, the Kir,
It was Kir.
K-I-R, I think that's how you pronounce it, but it was actually really good. The ice cream, not so much.
Here's the catacombs. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, scary.
It's a little scary. We had
It's
just had 2
very-
drinks, and we were going down, down, down.
And there's no bathrooms down there. And I actually got a little panicky because I started thinking about how far down we were and then how far in the tunnel we were. And that shows it. And there were a lot of people in front of us and a lot of people behind us. And
You look scared there.
I was a little scared. And I just thought, oh my gosh, like if I have to get out of here, like I am going to have to knock some people down.
This is still on our way down.
Yeah.
It was a long walk down into there.
It really, and then you walk in very deep into it, into these tunnels, and there's all these offshoots of the main tunnel that you're on, and they get shorter and shorter, and we're not that tall. So it it makes me feel weird just watching it. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, there were a lot of places, like a lot of offshoots, like you said.
And I actually had to take my mask down because I started feeling like I started getting a little panicky or something. So
I mean, it was kind of musty too, like it was damp. And
yeah. I just got weird. And I think maybe if I would have had 2 more drinks, I would have been fine.
I don't know. When we were going on the never-ending spiral staircase down, toward the end there, I was like, oh my gosh, if this doesn't stop, I'm going to get so dizzy.
Oh, yeah. I wish you would have videotaped that. That would have been really cool. Next time.
I would have fell.
Next time. Look, there's us not scared.
Yeah, that was at the point where we weren't like feeling like our pace had to go so fast.
Yeah.
We made it.
That's where there was a little bit more opening and you could kind of spread out and, yeah, go at your own pace. But it was still very, I mean, you're very much way under the ground with a lot of, I mean, you're in a space. Okay, I'm just going to stop talking because you're going to see it. There's really little way to explain the feeling of being this far in, surrounded by
People's bones. And you see pictures of it before you go, and
it's just so different to be there. Like, I don't even know that I could explain it. It just, there's an appreciation and a very solemn feeling. I don't know. I can't explain it.
yeah, it hits you when you really see it in person and see how far back some of these roads go. Like, you see the surface in the pictures, but like they're far back with the bones, and you think about how much time somebody took to make this, and how many people are included in this. But I mean,
It's quite the art installation.
it invokes a lot of feelings when you're in there. I mean, even just looking at it.
Like, part of me has a problem with the idea that they've done this, and then part of me appreciates it. So I'm like, that evokes certain feelings for me too. Because if I was from there and I was like my great grandparents could be in here, and you just, you know, and there's people coming and touring it. You know, like, I could either appreciate it or I could be like have a huge disdain for it. I don't know. I just, it's another overwhelming feeling because it's not something that I've ever experienced outside of this space. even though I've been there once before, it's still like very intense.
I took a picture of all these signs, because I couldn't tell what they said, so I
was
thought maybe it would be
wondering.
fun.
Yeah.
Well, also it kind of shows how expansive this place is.
Right.
Because I kind of thought it was only a couple of rooms, but like each of these signs is in a different room. You're just moving through this space that just
You never
It's
know when it's
so
going to end
huge,
either.
yeah.
Like it's
it's so many bones. It's so much to look at.
this is my favorite picture
Oh.
coming up that you took.
Yeah.
It just is
Very.
really, it's just a very, this one, I think it's just such a cool picture
Yeah.
aesthetically.
Yeah, I thought that was
Because you can see online all kinds of other pictures, but I really liked that picture that you took.
Thank you.
But yeah, when I saw all these pictures that you took, I was like, what is she doing?
Well, all the signs are different signs. So it was kind of a way to show just how many rooms there were.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I thought maybe I'll look up what the signs mean.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Some of these like little passages that you're walking past that you like would have to squeeze into, but you can see they open up on the other side. I was always wondering.
And here's our hotel. Bam.
There it is.
And there's Anna.
Going
Anna's
up the
knee.
stairs.
Anna's knee.
My
Going up the
my
stairs. Oh.
my skirt matched.
And
the
here's
stairs.
our fancy hotel bed that was like a taco bed. Ooh, ooh. Look at you. And here we are. Oh, did you see that pigeon?
I did.
So cute. This was a candy shop.
There's all these candy
The
shops really
pirate.
close to the soccer court. Like parents have to like bribe their kids with candy to take all those stairs. That was the beer selection.
We're leaving. No. I'll take you to the pirate place to get candy. Okay.
The soccer court.
The second car. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun.
See, they're pushing that carousel like it's like a
This was
a
our
manual
first.
carousel.
This was our first day back
You
in
have to
Paris.
push it
Like this
yourself.
is so crazy to me because
You
it
think
was
you have to push
so.
it yourself? People are pushing it. That's so cool that it has that upper level right there.
This is a really beautiful carousel.
I know. I wish we would have gotten closer, but we just didn't. There's just
Wow.
Too much to do.
whatever you're pulled to do, you just do it. It's like you can't do everything. Oh, that's a really good picture, Anna.
Thank you.
Oh,
How about that one?
with sandwich.
There's my sandwich.
Aw. So we went up there. It was, what was it, like 7:30, 8 p.m. Like the sun had already kind of gone behind the trees. And we took food. We went to the market, we got food, and Anna got a couple beers, and I got a bottle of wine. And we sat up there and just ate and talked and watched the sky get dark, and we watched all people like kind of congregate. Like there were a lot of locals there and some tourists, but we heard a lot of people like from all different places. There were vendors there selling, Paris, like kind of like trinkets, and it was just so cool to watch the whole sky change and watch the Sacré-Cœur, like, oh yeah, fireworks too.
You could tell there was a show happening nearby too, up there.
There was something
A lot of
going
cheering
on,
happening.
But I was like so happy being like where we were.
Oh, there's the Eiffel
There's
Tower.
the Eiffel Tower. We walked all the way up to the Sacré-Cœur, and you could see the Eiffel Tower from up there. Here's the decompression from the night. Like, let's check our messages.
Oh, that was that awful beer. That was a beer. That was okay. That was 3 beers. That was beer number 3 that I just couldn't even drink.
This was Anna's coffee in the morning. It looks so sad.
That was the large coffee.
It looks so sad.
It tasted good. It was just so small. So we had to go here for coffee. Had to. Oh my gosh. I walked in and I fell in love with it and got a little bit of a lot of things. I like it.
This is what Anna ordered for herself. Okay, no, one of those quiches were mine, but like the whole table except for one quiche was hers.
Yeah.
And you seriously, in Paris, like, people don't order that much food, and that's my favorite picture. Besides the, oh, but like, oh jeez.
I didn't actually know you were taking a video. I thought you were just taking some pictures of me.
The raspberries are so good on this.
The raspberries.
You ready?
Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. But she only ended up having to take one thing home because people don't generally do doggy bags.
I was really hungry when we got there. I was planning to only get one thing. I didn't eat.
Oh, this is where our hotel was.
Oh, yeah.
And we just wanted to make a note. And we went and got new dresses to go to the cemetery. And we got back on the metro. And I'm wearing this vintage Paris dress with tennis shoes because that's stylish. I made it stylish. Oh. Whoa.
That's a good picture.
Thanks.
The cemetery, though, I thought we wrote a title for it. Was
we did.
Père Lachaise cemetery.
Yeah. It is the...
Some of these clothes were coming out of the
Père
crack
Lachaise.
of that. Like,
This
That's a good
is
picture.
like the most famous cemetery in Paris, I believe. If there's a different one, like...
no, it is. It's actually it's the most visited cemetery in the world.
Oh.
Well, like as far as visitors. I read
Okay.
some fact about how it has more visitors
Well,
than any other
it's something that I
cemetery.
wanted to see before I even moved back to Germany. And I was really excited about going. And the first time I totally forgot about it. And so the second time we went to Paris in the last 2 weeks, I was like, we could go to this cemetery. And I showed Anna and she got excited about it. I love this picture.
I love how we got really good pictures and some really bad ones.
So I was like, we should go get new dresses and then just take a bunch of photo op pictures in the cemetery. And it sounds kind of awful, but there's just so many cool buildings and structures and trees. And
Doors.
it's just so pretty. And I actually really love cemeteries because it gives me a huge appreciation for life and
I love cemeteries too.
gives me perspective on, you know, where people are and where I am and where I'll be eventually someday. Not maybe somewhere this fancy, but I'm just... it gives me some perspective.
I like how cemeteries kind of encompass
this.
people's traditions too. Like, right? They're different everywhere you go. This one is incredibly ornate. Like, a lot of these pictures were just in the very beginning of our trip there, and they got more and more grand. And we only went to like a quarter of this cemetery.
And there was no way. Like, I don't want to have my phone out and taking pictures of
Yeah.
every single little thing because, of course, you can go to watch a video of this cemetery, but it was so pretty. I could have walked around the whole entire thing row by row because it was just so pretty. And I loved the ceramic flowers people had on their what do you call it?
They're-
On their gravestones. Like, it was just
Nailed
so
it.
I love that. Yeah.
I do too.
I needed some more direction in mine, but yeah, it was good. There were a couple of, like, we didn't go see Oscar Wilde's, which I really wish we would
I wish
have.
I would have too.
And there's a few other people, which is why I say, like, I could have walked through there, like, all day. It was such a pretty day.
It was
And it
110
was-
acres, though.
Yeah.
That's the lot.
It was so pretty. Okay, so that just means I can go there
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
But
You could spend
so
all
we
day there and
saw-
not see everything, probably.
We saw Jim Morrison.
Yeah.
And
There's a
this
tiny
was
piano.
super cute. Super cute. Oh, look. You're like,
Tiny
hey,
piano.
where's the piano guy? Or gal? Van Morrison. I always
Jim
want to say
Morrison.
Van Morrison. That's a cool door.
Yeah.
So when we saw Jim Morrison's, it was really anticlimactic, I thought, and it was fenced off, and I wanted to go to see Edith Piaf because I really love her, and I love her music, and his was the only one that was fenced off because
Here it is.
Yeah, here it is.
It's the one with all the flowers on it.
Yeah. It's gonna go back to it, I think.
Like
Oh.
even the
They had to put a fencing thing around it. I love
That's
that
the
look.
gum.
I love your face there. I mean, I love your face anyways, but so they had to put this thing around the tree. I was hoping that you were getting video while this guy was
no.
there.
I did.
Yeah,
I did
you
take video, yeah.
So listen,
There's
this
trivia.
guy's playing the Doors. Oh, that was it. But I wanted to get like kind of like a 360 view because there was so much going on. Where are you going? Oh, this is super pretty too. I'm by myself. I can say whatever I want. Heather. I was thinking about Heather. This building was so tall, and that is not edited in color at all. Like, that is really the color of the sky. Oh my gosh. Anna takes the best pictures. And there's this lady behind her that's doing the same thing, but I didn't get it. She was doing a reenactment, and there it is. Anna took a picture of that. And that. And oh, this is me taking another video. What am I taking a video of? It's really weird when you watch yourself and you're like, what was I doing?
I think you were just trying to capture
It's
more of
re-
these massive.
It's really overwhelming.
I mean, they're sometimes looking at it again. It's like we're taking.
That must have been you. It's just like this way and then wait, back up. Look at that door. I could have just taken like videos of all the doors and been like, they're so freaking pretty.
It would be really cool to take pictures of all the doors in the cemetery, and then pictures of all the doors around Paris too.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this was the one that was for a prince and princess.
That's really cool. Oh my gosh, can you believe we're an hour and 14 minutes into this video? Wow. Oh, and the other thing about this cemetery is there were all these fresh flowers. You could tell some of them were freshly planted. And this is Edith Piaf. This is her. gravesite, and it was so pretty. And I got a great picture of me. It was a little windy. But, I mean, this was like the shorter, like, headstones, and this was the statue out kind of like outside area. Oh my gosh, I love this.
Yeah, there were some really cool sculptures in this area.
It was so cool.
It's
That's such a great picture. You got that one. That was so good. We combined all of our videos and pictures for this video, and it was really cool for both of us to see like what each of us got in the same time and moments.
I like these pictures you got of me over here. It's very dramatic with the shadows.
This is my favorite picture, I think, out of all of them. I love that one.
Yeah.
I really love that one.
We hit really good weather there, too.
Look at you daydreaming in the cemetery.
Thinking about what I want my
And
gravestone
I'm
to look
like,
like.
let me write some words. Who should I write to? Hey, don't
I like that picture.
Don't watch me write words.
Oh, yeah. This
Ah!
was really funny.
Oh, okay, you're just a tree.
I think you had heard a sound behind you, and you like
There
let out a little.
was. There was like a bird or something in the bush, and it scared the crap out of me. So I
Big
screamed, and Anna got the picture right at that moment. Good timing.
I wanted to know what was going on with that last one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and now we're not in
More
there
teddy
anymore.
bears.
Oh yeah. And now we're like, I need a drink.
So bad.
So I
Really
was
needed
like,
drinks.
All right. Oh, I really want to smoke now.
Yeah. We had to decompress after that.
Every time we were in Paris, we drank and smoked every day. And I don't usually do that.
Yeah, me neither.
And so it was like this kind of really cool... I didn't even know you were doing... What?
I don't remember taking video there. I was going to take a
This
picture of
was
the map.
you.
I know. I think I accidentally was recording this because this isn't nothing. I don't know.
Well, I did that. I know I did that because this is Anna's disposition. She was the navigator the entire time. She got us everywhere.
Yeah. But sometimes there were options and it was hard to choose. Like, do we take this route
You were so good.
that has less stops or do we take this route that has less transfers?
So if you... Parfait. If you travel with Anna anywhere, just get her a laminated copy of the public transportation map, and she will take you everywhere. You should really be a tour guide. You'd
I
be so
would
good.
love that.
Oh,
I like
this
this
is
one.
the box
Oh my gosh.
of all the paraphernalia people tried to bring up to the Eiffel Tower. There was like
Cracks me up.
knives and
We came in and we
there
looked.
was a fork, and we laughed.
We were laughing at it. We're like, what? And the people working there laughed at us laughing at it.
Anna's like, "Can I take a picture?" They're like, yeah.
They were really amused.
That's so funny.
I think they
Look at
you just like spinning
I
us.
spun you
Yeah.
around.
Oh, nice profile shot.
Oh yeah. Look, nice profile. So we're at the second floor of the Eiffel Tower. We didn't go all the way to the top, and then this is us coming back down because it was really cold.
Yeah.
Here's me trying to make Anna jump, and I wasn't getting a good picture. But I got an okay picture.
I couldn't really jump very good. My legs were
Well,
all
no.
wobbly from all the stairs.
And my camera was like making it not easy. But I love this.
Oh. Is it? Yeah. Okay. I know where we're at.
I love this. Like, I'm really happy about this video. So it was super windy and it was cold. You're like, oh, I'm with you.
that happening.
Why are you holding your boobs?
No.
Me?
Yeah, it looked like you were holding your boobs.
I don't think so.
It was so windy though and cold, but there were all these people like hanging out.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
and there was somebody singing.
Oh, there's the flower garden with all the shards. Oh, if I could see all lipstick all over you. Sounds very French.
It sounds very fun. So there's people everywhere, and I wanted to get video of us like walking away from the Eiffel Tower.
We'll see it again. We'll see it again. Next time.
And you kept whipping me with your hair.
With my hair.
Not on purpose, but it was funny.
What do you say? Au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir, Patty. Au revoir, Patty. Next time we see you, then it's a back. Oh, my dress.
Oh, my dress.
Oh, that's what it was all glittery.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
I forgot about that. So I kept trying to take a video and then I would, or a picture. Oh, this was our crepes from
Yeah.
the Brothers
Fast food
place.
crepes.
Oh shit.
They were so good. They weren't really fast food necessarily, but it was just like a.
The Paris fast food. Oh, somebody was doing a magic trick.
Oh, that's right.
And then a car came. He's like, oh, we better move.
Double money, double money.
Some
Sausages.
sausages.
I got some for JB.
Aw, that's so sweet of you. This is a Jessica awning, if you look really close.
Dang.
That was me trying to take a picture again, and then it was taking video. I was like, dang. And I was really excited about this.
It was really good.
Starbucks. It is really good.
Cheese. Give it to me.
Ate that
Actually, you're pretty
place.
far from me, but it looked like you're feeding me.
It really did. So this is what we did on our last day. The second trip in
Look how
Paris.
pretty the sky is.
So pretty. I didn't adjust any of these pictures either. Like they are all like not edited at all. Like these are the real colors.
Those are real clouds.
Yeah, that's the real sky color. Like I really didn't adjust anything. So when you watch this,
It's gonna get darker though, because
Why?
these are the darker clouds coming in, and then when we got up to the top,
oh
we
yeah,
had a
that,
real dark
that
cloud.
ominous cloud
Sure.
came. But look, it's so pretty.
And there's that
Mm-hmm.
Wizard of Oz theme sculpture up there.
Some bats that you can't really see. But look, the flowers are so pretty. Why did you take a picture of that lamp?
I was taking a picture of you. See?
Oh.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh, there I am.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, my hair is so yellow. I need to fix that. This was cool though. I like that you got a video of this.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy how many locks are on that.
I didn't see the Lovelock Bridge. And I'm wondering if they just moved it. But,
You see locks kind of randomly dispersed, but
can hear like different languages,
Yeah.
which is one of my favorite things too. Oh, it's so pretty. We were just there yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
Was this the condom machine?
No, this was.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
There's a Sacre-Cœur. There's Anna sketching.
That's my thinking face.
I know. I like that I got it.
There's that dark
There's
cloud.
this ominous cloud. Yes.
How bright the Sacre-Cœur is lit up. From
And that was on the exact opposite side. So you can see.
Yeah.
It was so cool though. Wait, where am I?
You're in the
This
middle.
Is it. This is a
Yeah,
where's
I see you.
Where's Heather picture? Oh. Oh. That's a really good picture.
Yeah,
You
I
take
like that
really
one the
good
best.
Pictures of me.
Thank you. I think you're really easy to photograph.
Not there. Wait.
Oh, that was coming down
Oh,
from
and
the
this
Sacre-Cœur.
was so funny.
The poses of Amanda. like they had to break the arms to do that.
Gosh, so like, let's make them look interesting.
It worked.
This is the train station that we've been to 4 times.
I didn't mean to take this video.
Well, you
Oh
did.
wait, yeah, I did. They were playing the piano.
Oh yeah.
It was hard to catch, but there are 3 people playing.
Oh, and this is how fast the ice train was going, like 264 kilometers, but it actually went faster and it ended up being 200 miles per hour.
Oh, we're at the end.